guys, my name is Francine. I am an independent presenter with a company called Younique. And if you've never heard of us before, our most popular item right now is the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I'm just going to hold this up to show you guys. Just comes in the little two-step system mascara that applies with length and volume of like fake lashes. So I'm going to do this video to show you guys how to apply the mascara, and I also wanted to do this video to show you guys, I've had, my main reason to spark the idea to do this video was I have so many customers who try this mascara for the first time and they completely fall in love with it, end of story. Then I have some potential customers who ask, you know, I'm wary of trying this product. I know a friend that tried this product and their lashes look clumpy, or they look not nice, like just thick and clumpy, that kind of thing. So I always show them pictures, of course, to encourage them that this mascara is not one size fits all. It's made for you to apply however you like to apply it. Me personally, I like the thick heaviness of mascara. I mean, I've always just worn even my regular mascara that way with many coats. It doesn't need to be that way. Some people prefer a really light, thin coat and they still get amazing volume and amazing length, just a really thin, light coat of it. So it really is how you apply it, and I'm going to show you today. I'm going to do one eye, just a really thin, light coat, and I'm going to do the other eye, the thick, heavy coat, the way you might see some people wear it one way or the other. Just to show you that it really is all in how you want to apply it yourself. An amazing product no matter what. You can apply a really thin, light coat to go to work in the morning, and then come home, apply, then so like 8 hours later, 10 hours later, you can go back and reapply. Like, this mascara is so amazing, it's so buildable. You can reapply another coat or two to go out to dinner and have like a more dramatic lash then for evening without having to take off your makeup to reapply. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I start. Sorry, I always do one thin coat of just my regular mascara first. And I just do a really thin kind of dusting of my lashes. As you can see right now in the picture, my lashes are almost non-existent. They're really, really thin and really short. So I'm just going to do, this step is not necessary. I like to do this step just because it gives me that little extra boost of volume and length before I even get started with the 3D mascara. That side, and then I'm also going to do just a thin coat on this side. So just so you guys know, this right side is the side that I'm going to do the really thin light layer, and then I'm preparing this side to do the darker, more dramatic color. Length. So I'm going to open, I always open both tubes, have both tubes ready to go. So while the transplanting gel is still wet, then I apply the fibers to make sure you get, it's still really sticky, so it's really good for the fibers, the dry fibers, to stick to it. So for the thin coat, for anybody wanting to apply thin layers, I just scrape off as much of the gel as I can. And I'm going to do again just a really thin, almost like just a dusting of my eyelashes. And then follow it immediately with the dry fibers. And with the fibers, you also need to keep in mind that as long as they're sticking to the transplanting gel, it's fine. You just don't want to go too close to your waterline of your eye, because if for some reason there's a little dry spot there somewhere that it didn't stick to the transplanting gel, a little bit of fiber could drop into your eye and just cause a little bit of irritation. So just to avoid that, you just go from mid eyelash to the end for that. So you can already see just with a thin, I'm really bad at trying to focus where I'm supposed to be looking. With just a thin coat of this versus my regular mascara on this side, there's already a huge difference. So while this side is drying, I always give about 30 seconds between coats for that side to dry. While that side is drying, I'm going to go ahead and apply a thicker coat on this eye. I always rock my brush back and forth. It just gives your lashes a chance to separate, and you almost are combing them while you're applying the wet transplanting gel. So that's that side, and then I'm gonna do the dry fibers. You don't need to do this step super fast, you just need to make sure that you're getting it within that 30 seconds that the transplanting gel is still fairly wet. Okay, so now that I have this side applied with the thicker coat, I'm gonna just let that dry. So now I'm ready to come back to this eye, and all I'm gonna do with this eye now is a really thin coat again. I'm just scraping off the excess gel again. I'm gonna do a really thin coat again of the transplanting gel, and what this does is it seals in those dry fibers, so any that aren't completely adhered to the transplanting gel, it's gonna seal them in right now, so then they're not gonna go anywhere. And that's it. So that's it for this side. Let me see what I can put here so you guys can see. I just got like a really thin coat, nothing too crazy, but I still get that amazing, you guys can see, I still have the amazing length from that really thin coat. And I'm also going to go in with, you should always have a lash and brow brush, and this one from Younique is amazing. I just go in at the end and just comb it out. And what that's doing is just separating any little lashes that may have kind of hugged together while we were applying. This lash comb is the best I've ever used. I am in love with it. The way it separates your lashes at the end is amazing. So here it is. This eye is just a thin coat. And one simple thin layer of the 3D mascara. Now we're going to go back to the side that's dry. And we're going to get ready for a second coat. I still scrape off as much excess as I can because you still don't want to do the coat too heavy. The key to doing a heavier, like longer length, is to do thin coats, but just more of them to get that heavier look. So you're still going to do thin coats of the gel, you're just going to do more coats. So you're going to do 2 or 3 or 4 layers. Will give you way better results than if you're trying to put too much on at once. So we're just going to give this a few more seconds to dry. And in the meantime, I'll also give you guys another tip that I've learned and I absolutely love, is when you are almost finishing with your gel, I always take my brush and tip it this way and pull it up. I'll show you guys now in the last step. Once I'm done applying this, the rocking back and forth and up, I'll take it this way and pull it out. And at the end of your application, that gives you an even bigger boost of length. You wouldn't believe how much extra that adds to your end result. Okay, so that layer's done. So now we're gonna go ahead and seal those dry fibers in again. Just go back and forth. This is where I take my brush and just pull it up, and it kind of just like really emphasizes the ends of your lashes and pulls them up. So that is it. Let's see if I can turn this a little bit so you guys are able to see a little better. I'm going to go in again with my comb. Okay, so here it is. So then on this side now, I'm going to turn, don't know which way to turn for you guys to see. My, it's starting to feel a little bit funny here. Thickness on this side is quite a bit more with the 2 coats. You can carry on to do 3 coats, 4 coats, whatever you'd like. You're going to continue to get length and volume. The dramatic look for going out at night, if you like the dramatic look all day like I do, completely up to you, versus the thinner side there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, if you want to order this amazing product, my link is below and you can message me anytime. I can also help you out if you're not sure where to go or how to order. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned a little bit about this product, and have a great day.